Draya should be ashamed of herself. I wish I would give her a congratulations, and she 39, pregnant by a 22-year-old.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is the part 2 video I posted previously. So if you haven't seen the part 1, go check it out. So it's a video of dear Michele being called out on social media for being pregnant at 39 by a 22 years old basketball boyfriend. And this has struck a bigger conversation. If you don't know who Draya is, she's a reality star from the show Basketball Wife. Okay, yeah, that's where she's from. And I already did a part 1 of women's response to this news, the age difference between she and her boyfriend and all that. And one of the things that's getting a lot of people talking is that she has a son about the same age as her boyfriend. Her son is 21 or 22. Her boyfriend is 22. So this has gotten a lot of people talking, like dating your child's age as your boyfriend. Like, that's crazy. So in the first video, women's response. So in this video, men are going to respond to this. And not the men's response. I know, like, I'm going to be biting my lip all through, but yeah, let's go check it out and let me know your own thought about this. If you haven't seen the part 1, go check it out so you know the women's thoughts on this. I'll leave it up in the card and also in the description box so you go get full context of both genders. Okay, so with that all said, guys, let's go check it out, then we'll come back and talk more.
Draya should be ashamed of herself. I wish I would give her a congratulations, and she 39, pregnant by a 22-year-old. So if you did not know, Draya talks to Jalen Green. He plays on the Houston Rockets, and he's 22 years old. So we're going to do some simple math. 39 minus 22 is 17, so it's a 17-year difference. The issue is if he was 39 and she was 22, the world will be in an uproar. Because y'all remember this? Marcus Houston, 41, marrying a 19-year-old. Y'all ate him alive. As y'all should, because what is a 41-year-old doing with a 19-year-old? You're nasty. But because it's a girl, it's okay. No. If the roles were reversed and Jalen Green was 39 and she was 22, the world would be calling him all types of names, saying that he breeding her, he a pimp, a skimp, and a limp. Another issue is that her son, Nico Howard, is 21, 22 also. How are you okay with dating somebody who graduated with your son? That don't even make no sense. Like, your wholeness may have got deleted, but your stupidness didn't. This double standard is crazy, and I hate that these older people be preying on these young people. It's so nasty to me. And I know we all grown, and love is love, and love is blind, but if you don't see a problem with this, you're the problem. I need the world to bring back Shane, because she thought she was going to post this during Women's Month with some flowers, and we was going to be like, oh my God, hell no. The baby is going to be beautiful, though. I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about her. Her stealing from the fountain of youth. This is sad.
I know a predator once said age ain't nothing but a number, but if your number is 2 times that person's number, y'all don't be together. Draya confirming that she is pregnant by a man that just became legal to drink last year at her big age of 40 is insane. Like, out of all the men that you can have in the world, you're Draya Michele, the baddest of the baddest, an original IG baddie. You decide to choose a 21-year-old to fulfill his wet dream. Like, let's put this into perspective. He was the same age your son was when you left him in that apartment with them Lunchables and SpaghettiOs to go party with Chris Brown. He's not even old enough to rent a car. He was 3 years old when you were buying your first drink. When you were tussling and throwing drinks on Basketball Wives, he was in elementary school throwing fits. Like, you literally chose to be a baby mama at your big age of 40 to a 21-year-old. And this is really painful for me to say because I really hate when my faves make stupid decisions. Like, I really used to miss you can't even keep up like me. I quote that to this day. But maybe I don't want to keep up like you if this is the type of decisions that you're making for yourself. Baby, I don't want no parts.
So 39-year-old Draya Michele announces she's pregnant with 22-year-old NBA star Jalen Green's child. Hey, you already know what's going on. Congratulations. But I definitely feel like she plotted on this young man. I already know, man. 22-year-old, you down there old enough to be that boy mama. But I mean, she is fine as hell. I see why Jalen Green gave in, for sure. She's one of them ones to be 40 years old looking like that. But man, hell no. At 22, I'm thinking the long run. I ain't about to be taking no, woman wait double my age serious, because once he get 40, she gonna be 60. That's how I look at it. Damn near 70 years old. Probably still look good as hell, but still, that body ain't gonna be the same, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. She secured a bag though. Dude done signed in 2021 a $40 million deal. Then he up for an extension like next year. So he gonna sign for like a few $100 million, then probably like $250 million, $250 million. Not on the contracts is outrageous now. So she's securing the bag for real. You already know though. Let me know what y'all think. Follow for more.
So Draya, 39 years old, is dating Jalen Green, 21 years old, which is the same age as her son. And a lot of people are saying, oh, women not outraged about this, but when a man do it, he get called a predator and all of that stuff. It's kind of like one of those things that's a double standard, you know? I don't think it's selective outrage like they saying. I think it's just one of those things that's a double standard. Like, it was a dude on TikTok that was getting stalked, and he couldn't get no help, you know, because people wasn't taking that as serious as they do if it was a female getting stalked. So it's like the same type of situation. Well, it's like the same concept. But we all know morally that older people can manipulate younger people easier, you know, because a lot of times younger people are, you know, they haven't experienced a lot in life, so they don't know how to
navigate it,
recognize manipulation as a more experienced person would be able to recognize, you know, and then also they are sometimes more impressionable, so they'll basically fall for more things than an older person would, you know, or they won't question as many things as an older person would, you know. I'm just thinking from my experience. I'm 29 years old, and I'm thinking from my experience with relationships and dealing with women, you know, it's a lot of things that I would be able to notice from my experience of dealing with women than probably he would be able to notice with him only probably having high school girlfriends or whatever, or not as serious relationships, you know. So at the end of the day, it's really just one of those things that is going to always be looked at as a double standard. You know, people not going to take it as serious as they take it when a man do it.
Got in an argument over the Draya Michele getting pregnant by Jalen Green. She's like 39 and he's like 21, 22, something like that. I'm like, yeah, it's a little weird for something like that. And then that person got upset with me and said, well, why you not tripping on Drake? He was seen with Lotto's little sister. He 37 and she 21. I said, is Drake pregnant? We ain't talking about somebody that we talking about all. When Draya Michele go birthday shopping for her son, she gonna be able to get something for her baby daddy too. They gonna get the same gift every year because she got a son the same age. You don't find that a little weird? Do Drake got a 21-year-old daughter? No. So what the hell you talking about with your dumb?
Nah, I can't lie. This is actually insane. 39-year-old Draya. If y'all don't know Draya, Housewives Draya, go do your research. Now, don't get me wrong. She's fire. But that's not the point. She's now pregnant with 22-year-old Jalen Green's child. Lord have mercy if this, you know what? Now I can come on here and spit the obvious and say if this was the other way around, the whole internet would be in an uproar. But what is that going to do? But just for context, to let y'all know how crazy this shit is, she's the same age as his mother. When she was getting dressed for her high school prom, he wasn't even thought about yet. And for anybody, if there's going to be anybody that think this is okay, let me ask you a question. What does a 39-year-old have to talk about with a 22-year-old? He haven't done nothing in his life that you did yet. The same thing I did for PJ Washington and Free Zion is the same thing I'm going to do for you, my boy. I'm going to put in a prayer for you, Gengi. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. This man didn't even sign his first contract extension yet. Yeah, it's tucked.
Lil Duval jokes about Draya getting her groove back, right? So Lil Duval posted this joint like Draya done got her groove back dealing with Jalen Green. Y'all know Draya Michele is basically expecting a baby with Jalen Green. You got some people having an issue with it. I'm going to need them to keep the same energy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if she's able to get her groove back, man, hey, that's on her, right? He going to have to learn the hard way himself. Hopefully, it works out, you know what I'm saying? They ride into the sunset, but we already know how that story's going to end. But the boy Lil Duval, he joked about it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it, but hey, keep the same energy. That's all I'm going to say. We ain't going to say Draya got her groove back, but then be Mad at the dudes who, you know, do what they be doing.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about these conversations down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free to share your opinion. Love to know what you think. And do you think that this is a double standard? And do you think that, oh, men, when it's situations like this, men are mostly called out than women? Let me know your own thought down in the comment section. Love to know your thoughts. So here's my own thought on this is that I already said a couple of things in the first video, how people prey on younger people. I already said that, and younger people are more impressionable. So when the age difference is that much, for me, it's just like, But just go check out the other video so you get more thoughts. So I'm just want to make out another point here about women having children and people generally having children without thinking through about it. And if you know this channel, you know this is something we talk about being very intentional, especially as women having children. Some people are saying that Draya has secured the bag because he signed a contract with a team and all that. But for me, it's that, is it about securing the bag? This is a woman some years ago that left a 7-year-old child in the house all by himself, and she traveled to a different state to go party, and this child called 911 to said he's looking for mommy. And eventually it was found out that she normally does this, leaves the 7-year-old home alone by himself with just microwave foods that he can microwave and eat and all that. Is that type of person, this is my question, is that type of person fit to be a mother? Because we get a whole lot of, I'm not going to talk about any of the men's response. This is one of my points here I just want to make out here. Is that person fit to be a mother? I feel like some women are just having children for either a bag. We know in California, in Hollywood, this is a thing that people would just intentionally have children just to secure the bag so that they can be on child support and collect that money from the man. Not the fact that they even like the man or they even want a child. They normally just use the child for money. And for me, I feel like this world is already very messed up already for people to be thinking like this. Draya she's a baddie, and this is somebody that is known out there for what she is and who she is. But for you to bring a child with a 22 years old, somebody, a boy that is of same age as your son, for me, how can you even do the act? How did the conversation even started for you to get to that place where 17 years old difference? Like I already said in the other video talking about what age is proper for people to date. Like I said, if you're in your 20s, you should not date anything above 5, 6 max your age. But in your 30s and above, go ahead, do the 10, 15 and other, because you're fully grown and you can identify certain things. But for me, this is not a good look. This is a prey behavior, and it doesn't look good. And I don't think, from the past record of her leaving her child, I don't think that she, as the internet to say, a good mom. I don't think she wants to be a mom. I think she's just using those children to keep those men and to get them back. But for me, that's so sad, because I can just imagine how those children are going to turn out knowing that this woman just literally uses us for money. Like, it's so sad, it's so heartbreaking, but it's the reality. I can imagine the type of human being that is being raised to be in the society. There was also a couple of years ago where she was ranting about a teacher sending her son that she should help with an homework. This is the reason why I said I don't think she's a good mom, and I don't know why people like this are choosing to have children, because you're just bringing more hurt people to this world, and the world already has enough of hurt people, traumatized people already. So can we just take a break? So the teacher sent the child home that, oh, the mom should help with homework and other, and she was on Twitter ranting like, oh, you know what? The teacher should do a job. It's not a job to do our homework for a son. That's one of the reasons I'm like, should people like this be encouraged to have children? Should people like this be having children? Because for me, it's just heartbreaking. You're just bringing traumatized human beings to this world, and this world needs to heal. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share more of your thoughts on this. Please remember to keep it respectful, okay? Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share your thought. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.